Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, and welcome back to my channel for another live heyday stream. Now today's stream will be very short. I'm actually going to be heading off to the immigration office later just to make sure that my visa re-entry is okay and I have no issues, because I will be heading back to England very soon. Right, now while you are here, let's tell you about the event that's up and coming. We got a wonderful fishing event that's up and coming very soon. You've seen the decoration on Greg's farm, you've seen the decoration in the social media posts, and now you can see the decoration here as well. So we've got this beautiful dog's kennel, this autumn kennel coming. Now, I can't wait till we actually get this. It will be fun to actually have. But to do it, we need to complete the global fishing event. So my advice now with the actual event up and coming very soon is to start preparing for it. But the question is, though, when is it and how long is it going to be for? Well, let's go into the game and have a look at the data information. Wrong button. There we go. Right, now if you come into the weekly schedule, you can see it there in the inbox. But first things first, let's say hello to everybody that's in the chat. So here's Strictly, Biboop, Hanen, Madeline, Laurie, Russell, Emily, Dina, Gwen, April, Pia, Sam, Cutie, Sue, Judith, Gwen, I think, Sam as well, Torres, Lupe. Hello everybody and welcome. And I see that somebody's birthday is on the 5th. I think I said happy birthday to you for the 5th as well, coming up. So the other day in my premiere. So again, happy birthday for you. I think there were a few other people that are having birthdays in October. So, yes, Angel, nice to see you here as well. I see you in the chat. Tammy, Jenna, Sandra, hello everybody. If I miss saying your name, hello as well. Blanket, hello to everybody. Right, so on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we have a global fishing event which will give us extra vouchers, but there's also the kennel. In addition to that, there's also a fishing production boost event for all buildings. So not only do we have a fishing event, but the production machines also provide extra boost as well, which is kind of cool on that side. So I'm looking forward to that. Actually, I probably won't be able to get much done. During that time, I'm hoping to be on my way back to the UK. As you know, my father's been very unwell. He is on end-of-life care at the moment, and I'm going back to hopefully see him before he passes. So fingers crossed I can get back in time. But that will be this week, so I'm just waiting for some things to fall into place, and then I can go. But so this Friday, Saturday, please do not expect any streams or videos or whatever else for me. If there are any videos made, they will be preloaded and will come up when they come up on that side. So, yeah. Okay, right, now what have we got to do? It is a fishing event, so with fishing events we need cables that are working, which would help, and we need to head on over to the fishing area and make sure that they are good there as well. So fishing area, I've already uploaded and prepared some fishing lures. Now I do like the fishing events. Now quite often with fishing events there's a chance to fill out your fishing album a little bit more. Now I'm pretty lucky in the fact that a lot of my fishing albums are mostly done. There's the odd fish that are still very challenging to catch, and to do that you're going to need some lures. So I'm going with some of the blue lures this time because there's certain fish that I want to get. There are some that are very challenging indeed, but as you can see from looking at my album, I'm doing very nicely, but some of them still working on. Now, because this is an event, okay, event fish will be these ones here that have the higher icon down there. So those are the ones that are likely to come up for you, and they will be the heavier fish. So that's the one that you are looking to get. So please do focus on getting those, but also completing your albums. Remember 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 4 diamonds for catching the fish weights as well, but you can only get that weight 1 time. And everybody, thank you very much for your prayers and thoughts. So I'm just fingers crossed I can get back there in time. That is the key thing. So yes. 10 years and I'm still missing a few. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Some of these fish can only be gotten in one location. Now, you can increase the storage of your tackle box. Remember, the maximum is 1,000. It does take a lot of lures to, or sorry, not lures, resources to actually upgrade it, and it's only 5 that it upgrades every time. So that's a lot of expansion materials, and each one increases by 1. So next one's 72, then 73, then 74. So again, a lot of expansion materials to upgrade that to the 1,000 maximum. The storage contains your other nets as well, so the ones that are being produced on this machine. So you might want to reduce down on that at the same time. However, we do have the valley up and coming very soon, and that does require lobster traps and nets as well, and duck traps. So make sure you got a few for at least 2 rounds on that one in addition to your fishing lures. Now I'm going to be doing a few more lures down there today, so I want to be loading up my machine with some of the colors I've got. Now they do require vouchers, as you know, so some lures take a short amount of time, some take a long amount of time. How long have I been playing Hay Day? Since day 1, basically, the beginning. So quite a long time, but I still enjoy it. Now benefits you can do with the fishing area if you've got them. Sliding along in your boost storage, there's duck traps and there's lobster speed ups down there as well, not so useful. There's the heavy weight fish one, which can be very handy if you've got any of those. If you do need new boosters, there are some boosters down there at the moment. What will be included in them is not guaranteed, but if you click on the dice it will show you your possibilities. So hopefully you can get this one and maybe this one here. I'm afraid when the boosters come up in the game, sometimes Hay Day doesn't tell us what's in those packs when they're just there, which is inconvenient because they are the same colors, and usually you go by the colors to know what they are. But with the fishing ones, they're technically all the same color, so we don't know what's on the other side. But in this case, they're just random packs, so they could be anything. So good luck on that side. Tracy, hello as well. My tackle box is 190. Increase it. A lot of people forget about the tackle box, but it's definitely worth doing. Some of my farms don't have all the open spots. There are 15 in total. Now, a question I often get asked for fishing events: how do you know which fish is on which spot? This is where the actual in-game information is very handy. If you come up to the information tab, then go to where it says community. When you click on the community, you'll see down there it says Hay Day Wiki. Now if you go to the Hay Day Wiki, just make sure I've got nothing else open at the moment. Okay, there we go. Click on the Hay Day Wiki. It will come up with this section here. Get rid of the stupid advertisements, which are annoying sometimes, especially recently. Okay, go to the actual farm area, and let's just say playable areas. So we go down playable as the fishing lake. In the fishing lake, there's a lot of information down in the guide, but what you really want to click on is the one that talks about making the fish itself. So click on the fish. This will come up with this little information chart for you, and as you slide on down, there will be a map that shows you all of the different locations. That's very handy indeed, and it tells you the kind of spots, but the most important part is below that one. In alphabetical order, you can change it by clicking on the little arrows as well. Okay, and it will put them into different orders for you. You can see all of the fish. You can see the lures that are required. You can see the second lure that's down there. You can see the circle size for that fish. So as an example, if I wanted to catch, let's just say down here, the golden trout, which is an annoying one. So this one here, let's say I wanted to catch this little darling, which I keep trying and trying and trying. It's a gold lure only, as you can see. There is no second lure. It's a small tiny circle, and it's only available in spot 3. And if you come back up the map, you'll see spot 3 is this one here, so that's the only place to catch it. So this guide is definitely very handy. The black ball head with the new additional pieces down there is now available in 3 spots. But again, small circle. So these guides that down here that the community put together over a long period of time are very handy indeed. So if you want to, please do check that guide out, because it is useful indeed, and I do recommend it. Right, let's come back, and that is clicking through the settings to find it. Right, Hez has added the fishing link to the chat as well. Let me just pin that one to make it easier for everybody to find it. So thank you very much. Yeah, Queen Kendra, everybody does forget to upgrade that tackle box, but it's definitely a useful one. I've been doing it slowly over the years. It's a very slow and painstaking one, because the farm is probably more important, but if you want more space there, especially for the events, you've got to do it. So prepping and getting ready is definitely an important one. Let's see, Peter, hello as well. If I haven't said hello to everybody, welcome and hello. This is very useful information. I did not know about this yet. The Heyday Wiki is a great place to go to. If you want to know about information, please do go there. Phoebe says, Ricky, read up. Okay, there's a lot of comments I've missed. Ricky, when you go back to the UK, will you have any problems getting back into Japan? I have permanent residency, Phoebe, and my passport is up to date, so there should be 0 issues there. But to be on the safe side, I'm only doing the stream for a little bit today. Then I'm gonna go home, do my ironing, and then head into the city quickly. Just pop by the passport office, so immigration, just to make sure I'm okay. For me, if I do need something, it's just a quick stamp, so it's not too much of an issue. But if I should be fine. So I usually don't need anything, because I have my ID card in Japan, which covers everything. But to be on the safe side, I double check, because rules do change. I don't have to have a visa, but it's the permanent residency I've got, so I live here. But yeah, I don't want any issues coming back. I'm going to have to write this down in my gaming notebook. Yes, definitely. So it's a great page, so I often share it as well. I thought, Ricky, it isn't the size of tackle box, but how you use it in the game, says Marjanko. Well, in some ways you are right, Marjanko. If you are loading it up with certain things, depending on the time, it's great. Like most of the time, you don't need to keep much in there. Just your regular worms are fine, because you use your coloured lures for elsewhere. So it's great for regular fishing, but during events you might want to go with the coloured lures, because they help to get the big fish. But when you're like me and you've got most of the fish already, the extra weights are fine, but you're really trying to go for these ones. And this is where using those boosters for the heavier weights can be very handy indeed, because then you're more likely to get that weight that you're looking for when you're trying. Another booster I recommend is the actual seagull booster, if you get that one, because it allows you to speed up the fishing spots, so they're released much faster as well. Yeah. Morning everyone, I'm sorry I'm late, mixed up the times. Now we are on daylight saving times. Well, hello Cindy. Just to let you know, Cindy, in Japan we do not change the clocks. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, except for leap years. Japan keeps the same time day in, day out. So we don't put clocks forward, we don't put clocks back, which I'm so happy about. It's always 9 o'clock at 9 o'clock. So you just need to adjust it. However, when I do fly back to England, I better pay attention to that one, so yes. Sue just made a super chat donation. Sue, thank you very much on that one. I appreciate that one. She just gave me $9.99, everybody. So yes. Yeah, so if you haven't already adjusted your clocks in the UK, maybe you need to do that as well. Right, that's the fishing partially prepared for. Now, just to let you know as well, we've now finished the 2 events, and Heyday did a competition for this decoration. Now they're doing a competition for this one. However, there's not really a lot of decoration that's currently available in the game. There is the previous decoration, like you got with the Jade event. So if you go to here and then you type in Jade as an example, you'll get all of the past Jade decoration that can be very, very handy indeed. Please be aware that some of the decoration doesn't show up, so you might have to go down and look at your decoration. If you can't remember what it is typed in, just to find it, because certain pieces don't show up as the same style deco. So if I slide on down, let's see if I can see it. Let's try up in this one. No, that didn't work either. How about this one? Nope, that didn't show up. Oh, I wish they would fix this so it all shows up. It's not gazebo, it's not showing up. Okay, how about New Year? So Sue, your super chat just came through on the screen. Thank you very much. Okay, no, it's not showing up. But in there's also that party or that beautiful building house as well that I showed you in my photos yesterday. Right, I think it's in the next couple of weeks, Ricky. Well, that is good, so I won't have to deal with that when I go back, so that'll be nice. Yeah. So, Sue, thank you for that donation. That's very nice. Now, if you are going to enter the contest, good luck on that side. I won't be paying much attention to it because I will be doing some other things. What was being the global amount in the past for fishing event? Yeah, 200 seemed reasonable. 220 million seems more reasonable in many, many ways. But I won't be able to help out this time as much because I will be doing other things with my family. So that's going to be the least of my concerns over the week as such. We will see. We will see, Phoebe. If I'm there, I can help. But if not, then there's not much I can do. So we'll see. It's still a very short time. So still a very short time. It's only the weekend. So that doesn't really allow much time. So because it's like a Friday, so Friday 8 o'clock, so Friday 8 o'clock, Saturday 8 o'clock, then Sunday 8 o'clock, so basically finishing Monday 8 o'clock, so it's a little bit of time, which is nice. But 220,000 I think is reasonable. We should be able to do that, but we'll see. No problems if you can't help. Russell and Peter will cover for you. Good. Do you know how long you'll be in the UK for, Ricky? Well, Pete, when I was looking again yesterday, like I said, I'm just tying up some things so I can go out there. I use a service called Skyscanner, which is a very, very good website on the internet that many of us use overseas. So if I can, based on prices and situations. So it all depends on the day. As an example, this is Skyscanner, great website. I recommend it if you're looking to travel around the world. Gives a good guide for prices and things like that. So looking at that one, so we're on Tuesday at the moment, which is there. If I click on the question mark as an example based on my destinations, there's no flight information for returning in the same month. So if I click on, let's just say Thursday, again the Friday options for coming back are very limited. Also the times coming back are very limited. So if I click on, let's just say the Friday, okay, the Friday comes up with a Friday flight, and then I can see other flights like on the 16th or the 18th as an example. So every day those prices change, they go up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'm looking at maybe Friday as the day I'm going to be leaving. That's what I'm aiming for, because it coming back is easier. The Saturday one, again, I could come back on the 20th, but I've got commitments on the 19th, so I want to try to come back a little bit earlier, but still have enough time to do what I got to do in the UK. So I'm thinking Friday to the 16th as a possibility. That's my goal at the moment. And then when you join those two together as an example, so based on the 6th to, let's just say, the 18th as an example. Hang on, let's go back on that one. That's not good. So 6 to the 16th I've put down there. Find flights. Let's have a look. It comes up and it searches. This website's really, really good. I recommend it. I really do. So if I look down there, it's coming up with all of these providers out here in my part of the world where I live as an example. And you can see based on those times, certain things. Like this one down here leaves at 10 o'clock to Heathrow, then comes back at 9 o'clock in the evening from Heathrow again. That's 144. This one here is Heathrow Gatwick, which is more useful for me because it comes back a little bit earlier. So you can see the basic prices down there as well, which is not so bad. So if I went with the cheapest option, we're looking down there at 16 hours, which is pretty good. But the comeback on some of them is like 30 hours. So depending on what I'm doing, depends on what it is. So at the moment, Asian airlines, the Chinese ones down there seem to be the more reasonable and the ones that are best suited for my needs to get back. So I'm looking at that one there because it comes back a little bit earlier in the afternoon, which is more comfortable. So even though the other one may be faster, but we'll see. So that's what I'm looking at the moment, time-wise. I just saw a super chat. Elizabeth just sent me a super chat of 19.99. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that one. So thank you on that one. Mean it. I really do. Thank you very much. I've already spoken to my boss on that one, and I preempted him on it and said I'm probably going to be leaving quickly once I got everything sorted, and he's good. So Elizabeth, thank you very much, as it just came up on the screen. So my boss knows. I just need to tell my other company and arrange the contract on that one. For my schools that I teach at, one school will be okay. And then the other school I can get cover for. That one my boss will organise that, so it won't be too much of a problem. So and Dragon is going to make sure that my youngest is okay, and my eldest will also pay attention as well. Make sure you move around while you are flying. You don't want your gout acting up. Well, that's true. That's true indeed. I'll be stuck in economy class, which is not the best place for long distance travel, which is why I don't like the 30-hour flights. I don't mind a bit of a time wait in the airports because I usually enjoy walking around and exploring. But again, depends on the airline itself. I've had to sleep overnight in some airports, which is not the most comfortable things, especially when all their services are shut down. But yeah, I like to walk around on planes, so not a problem at all. Do you need to bring any records about COVID vaccinations? I will carry them just to be on the safe side, Pete. I don't know what people are going to be like. I've got my 3 vaccinations, which I was forced to take for travel reasons. So I have those, but I won't be taking any more. So yes. Ricky, how do you add me, says Sean. Exclamation mark codes will bring up my farm codes in the chat. And then from that, you can then find a farm that's still doable and add me. Right. I have not had a single tractor come up yet. I've had some of the other decoration, but not been lucky. Let's see if we can get a tractor today. So that one's okay. Leaf basket, we've got loads of those. Hammer, got loads of those again. TNT axe, I got loads of those as well. And green vouchers. Yep. Nothing. So how many of those pieces there? I've got one left in stock, and the rest are all out on my farm. That one I don't mind. I got a few of those already, so I don't mind that one itself. But I'm starting to get a few of those. So it would be nice to actually have the tractor. One day I will actually win a new one without having to pay for it. I do have 2 in storage. It should be 3, but yes. Rosemary said I have 2 tractors now. Shush. Take an aspirin before flight. I've heard about that, but I don't usually do it. My dad just got back from UK, Belgium, Amsterdam, Germany and Italy, and they did not ask for any vaccination records, and my dad has been to Europe 3 times since 2021 vaccinated. Okay, good. That's lucky, Gabby. That's lucky. Yes. Yeah. Here they often ask for it in hotels, because if you have it, you can get discounts as well. And in some ways, age can be a little bit interesting when it comes to wearing masks and things like that. So yes. Alright, well, let's keep playing anyway, and we keep working on what I've got to do. So now that the event is over, I don't have to stress making these machines or producing goods or whatever else. It's so nice to be able to take things. So it is. I'm getting TNT. Pierre said middle farm. Hello from Brazil, says Leanne. Okay, hello as well. 3 tractors now, 2 in storage, says D. Everybody's going to complain soon and say they got so many tractors, I don't want any more. And I'm going to tell you just to be quiet. I want those. I want extra tractors. 600 tractors, not a problem. 250, 20, 70. I will take as many tractors as I can get. Because the tractors are very handy indeed. They certainly are. Right, I will be giving you a video on the valley very soon indeed. That's in the process of being made at the moment. I started last night. And I'm going to do an interesting one this time for the theme. But you'll see that 24 hours before we're allowed to give you the information. So when it hits 9 p.m. on the Japan time, then I can release that information. For the farm pass, hopefully you've all got yours and you've activated it. If you purchased it through the Supercell store, there is a video on my Facebook that shows people how to activate it. And if you need any help, I can still show you within the game as well. James, hello as well. Yeah, I was tempted to buy a tractor for coins, Tracy. I almost did that one time, but no. Dee said I'd sell if I could. I wish I could buy Deco off people. I still remember that time when Heyday said to us, oh, we're going to have the option of selling Deco in the game. And I was like, oh my God, that is beautiful. That is a wonderful thing to do. And then they said, yeah, we're selling it back to the game and the game will buy it off you. So you can't get it because the game is buying it. And I was like, no, that's not what I wanted. That went totally against my needs and requirements. So not good. Yes, Sam, that's why we were promoting it. It's 10% cheaper through the store. There's a lot of things in the store that are much cheaper. Cindy said in the long maintenance, but no changes showed. There's something big coming. Cindy, if nothing showed on your farm, then it didn't affect you. The maintenance update that happened was for specific reasons that would deal with some issues that people are having. So the optional update that came out the other week was for the iPad problems where people couldn't access it in their iPad. So that should now be okay. The maintenance came out yesterday which was a big one. Hence the fact they reduced the time on the mooncake event. I can't tell you what it's for because I don't have permission on that one. But it was to fix some issues in the game for players. If you didn't notice anything, then you don't have that issue. So don't stress it too much. It wasn't for changes for prices or things like that. It just relates to certain people in the game that were having issues, and their problems are now fixed, or I hope so. Speaking of selling, why can't we sell my meat buckets? They're going a long time. I need them. They're taking up space. Well, Rosemary, if you want to sell your meat buckets, you need to get animals. The only way to reduce your meat buckets in the game is to get these little animals down here, and then when you feed them the meat buckets, they will reduce your stock. Lottie says, I got the tractor. You are making me jealous. Yes. Yes, the maintenance was to fix some things in the game. If it didn't affect you, you won't know about it. So, yes. Yeah. What was the longest time that you ever played on Heyday? If you can remember, 6 hours live streaming. Those are my longest. So, once you get the animal, you can sell it, you can do whatever you like. You need that animal. So the animals take the feed bucket. So once you get the animals, it's activated. Once the animals are in the game, you can then start feeding the animals. But not only that, you can start selling the feed as well. So you need the animals in the game to be able to do what you want to do. So start collecting your puzzle pieces and working on the animals that require the actual feed mill. Meat buckets. That's the only way. That is the only way. So Rena, good to see you again too. Once you've actually got those animals, then you can start selling as well. Robert said hello from Brazil. Hello, I got a few Brazilians in the chat today. Which animals need meat buckets again? Well, if we go through them, hippos need wheat, elephants need wheat, zebras need wheat, meerkats need meat buckets. So anything that has the little meat in front of it, the little fish pieces. The giraffes need wheat. Down here you've got the gorillas, they need wheat as well. Down here you've got the beautiful cheetahs, they need meat. Keep going down here a little bit further. You've got your reindeer, they need wheat. Down here you've got your beautiful foxes, they need meat. And then down here you've got your beautiful sea lions, seals, they need meat as well. And when you get the penguins, they will also require it as well. So within the animal collection, so wheat, 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 and wheat. Now if you look down at the pictures, wheat as well on those ones, you can often see the meat eaters. So cheetahs are meat eaters. Okay, foxes are meat eaters. Okay. The walruses are meat eaters. The meerkats are meat eaters, and the blue penguins are meat eaters. So those are the ones you need on that side. I played 24 hours once and streamed it on Camcord. Yeah, Camcord was a long time ago, so yeah, I can't do that many hours. So I have other things to do, so, like sleeping. So I can stream for a certain number of hours depending on my day or schedule. So today I will stop short because I've got to go to the immigration office. So I want to make sure I can get there and get things done before they shut. So better make sure I take a photo with me just to be on the safe side. Otherwise that's more running around. So before I book my flight, just need to confirm on the paperwork. Yes, I'm afraid so, Rosemary. Now, originally they were given in the game, people had the option to make them, which was very strange. But then once they made them, they couldn't sell them, so they were switched off. Which means a lot of people were left, but they should have removed them from the storage. That was my understanding. Hey, they were going to remove them. So obviously they didn't. So players are still stuck with them. Yes. What you should do is maybe in-game contact support and say, hey, this is my level and I don't actually have any of these animals yet. And I've got all of these meat buckets stuck in my storage that I can't use. Can you please remove them from my part of the game? And then maybe they will do that. So contact them, let them know, and you never know, they may say yes. If you're lucky, they will get rid of them. Maybe not, though. They might make you suffer. So, yes, you bought something that you didn't need, or you produced something you didn't need because you didn't have the animals. So, they're going to punish you by making you keep them forever and ever and ever. Yep, lesson learned. And they may not even respond. They might not. Yes. Yeah. I'd love to work for support. I would enjoy working in that department or team. I could work here from Japan, logging on at 9 a.m., logging off at 5:30, taking an hour for lunch break, working online every day, responding to people's problems and questions. So I could enjoy it. I could sit now. Hello, support. I can't do this in the game, and then responding for me. Hey there, valued customer. My name is Ricky, and I'm going to be your service support today. I understand that you've got meat buckets and you want them to remove. Well, what you can do is to collect the puzzle pieces within the game. And when you collect the puzzle pieces, you'll be able to feed the animals and also to sell. I can see from looking at your game, you'll need about 6 animals before you need to do this. Good luck. Conversation closed. I could have so much fun with that one. Does Nick still work at Heyday? No, Nick has left Supercell. He's doing other things now. So he's been posting a lot of doggy photos recently as well, which have been very cute. So, thank you very much for doing my townies, by the way. Right, Nikki, hello, by the way. What do you think? Could I be good for support if I worked on the support? I think I could do a wonderful job there. Yes, indeed. Responding to all of your concerns and helping. I really could. Right, that's good enough for this farm for the moment. There's another puzzle piece down there, so we go get that one. Boats are one of the easiest ways for me to get them, if I got the resources, that is. Did a lot of pasta recently on this machine, so made a lot of pasta down here because of my task. Now I need more wheat again. Who's been changing the way they do things and has been doing them in blocks of 3 and 4s because of the event? So I know that affects my style. I forgot about that and I started preloading the machines with 3s and 4s, and then still went back and checked if I collect all my rewards. Right, are we going to get the cute fish lantern soon? I really want them. You'll have to wait and see on that one. No, Phoebe, I'm the person who likes to talk and respond to people, so I won't be pressing the buttons. I'll be responding to people personally with links to my channel. You need support? Please do check out Red Knight's how-to playlist. He has a lot of wonderful videos there. You want to know how to activate the farm pass? Please check out this video by our wonderful content creator, Red Knight. You want to know how to stack the machines? Please check out this video by our wonderful content creator Phoebe. She has a good video. You want to know how to play the boats? Check out this video by Gizmo. You want to know how to harvest crazily? Check out Gizmo. You want to know how to use 2 fingers for harvesting? Check out Shroma B. So I could have fun, yes. The event is still in my head. Yes, it is. Very much so, yes. Is Everdell going to come back? From the Supercell side, no. The assets were given over to another company that works in conjunction with Supercell because of the support they do give them. But even though it's a separate company, they are taking Everdell, but they also do other games as well. So Everdell's not their priority. They may do something, they may not do something. We'll have to wait and see. So one day Everdell may come back, maybe it won't. But Everdell was a great game. I really enjoyed that one. And it was a shame they closed it off. So, because it was a good fun game indeed. I think it had a lot of potential. I still think Heyday Pop had a lot of potential because I enjoyed the puzzles too. And that was definitely something I enjoyed. Especially those ones where you have a single achievement. Okay, now since it's the fishing event, let's make sure I've got my lures done down there still. That one's ready. It takes some more gold in there. There we go. And let's switch over to another farm and get that one sorted. So, you know that customer support never talks to anyone. Yeah, but I'm different though, Phoebe. I like to talk to people. You've seen my responses. Did you see my post I made yesterday? That was like a whole essay. Now we have Rootland to hold us over. We do. Rootland's fun too. I like that one. Yeah, Rootland's fun too. What have we got to do? 3 town visitors, spin the wheel 5 times, use green lures, plant bushes, do trucks. Okay, well, we can start one of those off. Heyday Pop was a puzzle game, like a Heyday 2 style version where you could upgrade the houses. There were machines, crops and animals, and it was really nice, and I enjoyed opening up the land and upgrading my house on that one. So it was fun indeed. Then they made it horrible by adding a cloud bank over it, which really kind of like made the game go yeah. But I think maybe the puzzle part was the challenging aspect. But I enjoyed the puzzles, I really did. So especially those one-hit wonder options. So you had one chance of completing the puzzle. When you did those, they were like, oh my god, I did it, and it was so good. And like, damn, why didn't I record that one? So when you failed, it was like, no. But they were fun. Let's just do this for the moment. So plant 50 grapes. Really, do I have 50 grapes to plant? So 50 grapes, what? That's unrealistic on this one. Do I have 50 grapes down there? I got 20. They take 3 hours. Well, there we go. There's some. We got 6 hours to go, so I might be able to come back and remember that one later, but we will see. Fingers crossed on that one, but probably no chance. Right, there's a lot of gold lures, it is, but I need certain fish, which is a pain. Phoebe says, we all know you are different. We do, we do. Yeah, we didn't have cloud banks to start with. It was only afterwards that they added it in, which made it so annoying. I can collect all of those from the machines now, and I don't have to have them there anymore. So, oh, this is wonderful to be able to collect from the machines and not stress on collecting or not collecting. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful indeed. Oh, I like that. To load what I want on the machine and just go with lots of them. Yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Just load those darlings. Yep, 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 yep. No stress at all. Oh, I got to come back and do more. Right, now fishing area. What do I need on this one? We need a lot of fish, of course. Let's go collect those lobsters, collect those ducks, everything else being collected from there. Still got a few spots to open on this one, which I'm in no hurry to do. However, they are the 3 new spots, so it reduces my chance of catching special fish. These are the ones I've got so far with this farm. As you can see, I've collected all of my diamonds during the last event because they were useful. So I'm good on that side, but a lot of fish. For the event fish, there's still a few fish to be caught down there, so we'll try our hardest to get those ones done. So it means producing again coloured lures. So the choice is, what do I go with? There's that beautiful purple lure down there. There's some greens and purples and golds again. Let's have a look. Well, we got enough purples. There we go. Let's get some purples on the go. That was nice. Ricky, why is Heyday endorsing a Mooncake Deco contest showing Deco that we don't have? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm hoping that they give the Mooncake Deco in soon. I saw their post and shared it, and we don't even know when it's coming into the game yet, so it's annoying. So this is that Facebook post here that I shared of theirs. Facebook was strange yesterday. It kept shutting down my Facebook account. So this is the one. So this is their latest contest where you can win diamonds, but the imagery they're showing is not even in our game yet, so it's very unfortunate. So there's a few people that have posted their designs down there. I could be cheeky and I could post my one down as well, but I don't. Mine's from the dev build, just to show people what it looks like. So these are the dev build ones that we have access to. So just to show people what the decoration can look like that's coming to the game. So those are those ones down there. But I recommend using the jade deco within your design. So you've got the beautiful jade gazebo down there. There's the dragon pieces. There's the bunny. There's the bamboo as well. You've got the dragon and other decoration that came from previous events and activities down there. There's the ghost bunny ones as well. There's the fences down there. The fish, okay, the statue and other pieces, we don't have those yet. So soonish, I hope. That's what I'm hoping to see soon. They're probably going to be diamond packs. We've seen them on Greg's farm as well, so probably diamond packs down there. Yep, the Queen is still on the currency. I hope so, because I've got some English money I'm taking back with me. So I'm hoping so. I've still got loads of currency. I'll be bringing that back to England with me and using that as well for my last trip. I've been getting spammed on my post a lot recently as well, which has been very, very strange. So I posted this one about movie tickets and how the movie tickets work, because somebody else asked on another chat, on another group. So I shared the information about the ad system and how it works. Wrote a nice little essay down there and then posted that again on my social media just to share it. But I keep getting people coming on about selling tickets, which is very strange. I've banned a few. So strange indeed. So very weird, but these ones are okay. The ones I banned thankfully haven't come back. Love collecting currency for the world. It's the horrible plastic notes now, Ricky. So maybe my paper ones are not valid anymore. And I got the plastic ones still, so I think they're okay. They're all small and weird looking. The coins are interesting though. If you put the coins together, they make a beautiful shield, so very different. Because I'm traveling overseas, my Wi-Fi service is connected to Japan, so I need to find out if I can use it overseas, which I'll be doing today as well. If not, when I go overseas, I'll see if I can get a SIM card at the airport. I got to find out how much that costs. I don't know what the internet service is like these days in the UK, but already in 3 days I've used 4.71 gigabytes. So I'm doing okay so far. Burnett said, I don't get the live chat on my Samsung TV app anymore. Then maybe that's down to YouTube and their service changes. Or you might need to update the app or something like that. A few people have said that they've not been getting that on some of the services. That's down to YouTube. Okay, I add all those. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go to the next farm. I'll come back to these ones later for playing them. Next one, 84. Come down to 68. Load up my fishing. Do you need a phone when you're in the UK? Well, Peter, I'd never use a phone. I haven't had a telephone since 2015. I use my iPad for communication. It has the Line app, which is great for phone service. For work, I use Teams, which is another app as well. So I basically never phone anybody. If I have to use a telephone service, then I find a phone. So, but not really. I know, Phoebe. I remember. Yes. Yeah. It's all those websites and other things you kept using confused the hell out of your device. So yes. You'll be okay with IOAD in the UK, iPad in the UK. Yeah, no problems, Pete. So no problems. When I went to Helsinki and I broke my iPad there, I had to go. I went to England. I bought one there, and then when I came back to Japan, I used it here. So not a problem. Ah, we got a baby spider on the wall. Hello, little one. Wonder if your mummy or daddy was the big jumping spider that was here a little while ago. Welcome. What about the ones selling 10Ds or 10 gravels? Do you think they're scammers? I don't know. People sell things. People have things to sell. If they've got the resources and they want to sell them, fine by me. If I find out they're in the groups that I'm in and I find out that they are scamming or doing illegal sales, and I just ban them. So if they're outside the group that I'm in, I don't worry about it because it's not my responsibility. So I can't police everybody's actions. So If you feel the person that's selling you items is not trustworthy, or you think there is something dodgy about it, then you have the choice to not interact with them. So fragmented Wi-Fi software control and weird point that could not even connect once back in the States. Yeah, very strange on your side when it happened, Phoebe. It really was. They really broke your service, didn't they? So it was very strange indeed. Never had issues with connecting, I must admit, overseas. So I've never had those issues. So God knows what happened with yours. Oh, by the way, everybody, thank you very much for using my creator code in the game. That creator code allows me to earn a bit of revenue from the gameplay that you guys, when you buy items, as does the other content creators. So please do use your favorite content creator codes in the C section. So those of you who have used my codes, I appreciate it. I asked Supercell if they could bring forward the payment dates to me so I could buy my tickets for going back to England a little bit more smoothly because of the transfer times that it takes for finances and things, and they've actually done that. So number one, thank you very much to you guys for supporting me. I really do appreciate that by using my code. And I'll be using that money to pay for my tickets and time in the UK while I see my dad and say my goodbyes, and then taking my mum out to give her some quality time, father or mother and son time as well, and giving my sister some relief as well. But also thank you to Supercell for bringing the payments forward so I can transfer the money and then pay for my tickets. It's nice. Appreciate that. Dana said, hello Ricky, been watching you for a while. I think they paid everyone today. I had mine before today, Phoebe, I think. So I got mine a little bit faster. Because once you get it, it has then to be transferred and moved over. But if they did pay everybody today, then that's nice too. Right, Lillian, thank you very much for using my code. I appreciate that one too. You use roaming on your iPad? Usually no. When I use my iPad for the internet, I find a specific place to log into. I don't use roaming. I walk around with the pocket Wi-Fi, yes. Okay, so maybe they did everybody earlier, Fee, because of that. So maybe they did all of us early because of that. But I did ask. Okay, let's load up on this one. Got the worms on this case. Do we have any fish diamonds to be collected? I did a load of these the other day, collecting the diamonds, so there should be nothing left, I think. There's one, 4 diamonds on that. That's good, I like that. And perfect. Right, how are we doing for lures? What have we got? We take the gold lures on this one. I'm a bit low on the actual amount of lures, so that's definitely going to be important. There we go, another one done. Ricky, they wouldn't let you withdraw from your superannuation. Not sure what you mean on that one. Sorry, Marjanko. Well, Pia, just to make it easy for you, when you go up into the store, if you see the C mark and it's clicked with a tick mark, then you're supporting someone. If you tick it and there's no tick mark, then you can type the name in. So that does help as well. Robin, I tried using your code on my phone. It doesn't let me put your name in there. It lets me put Gizmo's name in there. Red Knight, I just wanted you to know. Now, Robin, how are you typing it in? That is the question. So let me show you something, and let's see if you are doing this. Now, as an example, Abdul, hello by the way, and welcome. When you come down here, are you going on the creator code and like hang on, example R3 D, and then there's Red Knight and autofill. Are you doing autofill? If you're doing autofill, you'll see that where the exclamation or where the mark is spacing at the moment, there's actually a space there. So if I press enter, it will say invalid code. The issue here is you need to back arrow on that one to remove the space. So any spaces after, any dots there after the name won't count. So you need to make sure there's no spaces. That works. And then once you've done that, the code should go in nicely. It's the same like if I did Gizmo's code as an example, GIZMO, and I did the space, it will come up as invalid. So once you remove that space at the end, it's easier. Like if you're typing it, when you type it, you don't put the space as an example. You just press return, and then it's not a problem. So it's that space. I haven't bought the ticket yet, Marjanko. I've got to make sure I can get all the paperwork done that I need to do first. So that's why today I'll be stopping very soon to head off down to immigration. So they're pretty good. They don't take so long, but it's long enough that you have to wait around. My main focus today is just get ready for the fishing event and to chat with you lot. So please be aware that Friday and Saturday and maybe into the next few weeks I won't be live streaming. So this will be my last one for a bit of time. So we didn't have any tomatoes down there. That's a shame. Let's go grow some tomatoes while I'm there. There we go. We can get that boat done then, maybe. Oh, paper looks a little bit better. It's all full of items that were brought up for the events, and all of a sudden diamond rings are popular as well. It seems very strange. Why are diamond rings all of a sudden so necessary? Why? Nobody buys them. We don't need them. So, rustic bouquets are back as well. Okay. Oh, was that my last apple tree? That's not good. Let's refill up my orchard area again. They don't take so long to grow, so it's not a problem on that side. Let's double check in case there's some hidden ones. No, another dead tree down there. I don't have the saws on that one, not a problem. But no more apple trees that I can see. Okay. Chocolate cake, can I do any of those? We got cakes from the last event still. Okay, we can get one of those down. Get some brown sugars on the go. There we go, lovely. Fishing. Right, Peter Dine and I saw a huge Kit Kat candy bar where you met 5 cracker barrel. I think it weighed 5 pounds. Oh, I'd like to try that one. That there was 500 points. It was 500 points. That was 500 points. That single animal. Okay, Abdul, goodbye, gal. See you next time. You have a nice day at school. So that there was 500 points. So I laid down 3 and not a problem, and then the event changed to 4, so I'd laid down 4, but I'd forgotten that my machine was only available for 3. So when I tried to collect the 4th one, it wouldn't let me. So that one there I've just collected now that is swimming with his buddies was 500 points. Almost cost me the game. Pia said, I will miss your live stream, but I hope you have a great time with your family. It will be nice to see my family again, but it's under circumstances that are not so comfortable. Yeah. I spoke to my sister yesterday, and then she says, like, hey, you need to get back quickly. So before you miss your chance to say goodbye. You can bring home PG tips or double deckers for when you get back. I was thinking of PG tips, Pete, but I've been enjoying a lot of the Japanese teas as well, so I do miss PG tips in some ways, but I don't need it so much anymore. There's now shops here in Japan that sell PG tips too if I do want a cuppa, but the price is really expensive. So if I bring PG tips back now, it's as a souvenir. Probably not going to do that. I might do something else though. Don't have many vouchers on this one, do I? But we don't have many fish caught on this one either, so this could be an interesting one to do. But again, we're very limited on the space. Okay, we're going to go with the worms on this one. There's only 3 down there, and not so many opened as well, so all is good. Next one down there, we've got 33. Fishing. Yeah. But thank you very much, Pia. And everybody else, thank you. Another one started, and ignore that for the moment. I take the chest. Okay, Timberwolf went crazy with my store. Thank you very much. Don't have to worry about anything else down there at the moment, which is good. That's a lot of 3 cakes in the oven again. I'm fed up with making 3 cakes. Let's do it. Oh, that's new. Diamonds and coins, 480 yen. But no, thank you. Fishing event. Right, let's have a look at my album on this farm. What have we got? Done. Nothing to collect. All done. Collecting diamonds from here the other day were very useful indeed. So again, there's coloured lures down there, but I don't have a lot of lures. So I'm going to stick with the worms on this one. We can now open up the machine as well, which allows me to start producing others. Mystery nets. I got a free mystery net. That was nice. Okay, and we can also start producing some of these other mystery nets as well. So let's give it a go. And they are now on their way. Yay. Good. I know, I'm sorry for you. I lost both my parents in 3 months. It's hard. It is. living overseas also makes it very challenging because you're not there, so you don't see how things change. So my sister and my father have been the ones who've been dealing with that a lot more. Living in Japan, I'm kind of out of the cycle, so if anything, it's a little bit more comfortable for me, but also difficult as well. So yes. Donna says, I know the game has glitches because sometimes I can't see the last helper right away, and sometimes I'm high on the leaderboard than I should be. Okay, do you mean global leaderboard, Donna, or do you mean another leaderboard? If it's in relation to the last helper, that's been an issue for a while, so that's been known about. So Heyday knows about that one. You got your tractor today, said Donna. Lucky. If it's a global board, then don't stress that one. That will change based on players that get added back in or not added back in. So sometimes when you're on the global leaderboard, you'll see that your position is high up, and then very soon afterwards it gets changed. This is quite often because players are logged out of the system, and then when they log back in, they find their place back in the game again, and then it will move you down or it will move you up depending on what's happened. So in relation to the global leaderboard, don't worry about that one. Yeah, that's basically because of players that are logged in or logged out. So every now and then players get logged out, and then things move around. I wish they would remove the banned ones or the dead accounts. That would make it easier. They do that every now and then, but then some come back in. So I'm hoping they do another big clear out soon, because it would be nice to see some of my friends that are there moving up. Like Young Reda's moving up very nicely. So Snell place, he says, but he's doing pretty good. So there's a few people down there that I know as well that are leveling up. Yeah, I'm on the board too. There we go. I'm all the way down the bottom there. So in 10 years, 194,860 points. That's a lot of points. Chloe, goodbye, 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 goodbye. See you next time, and thank you for being here. Yeah, everybody please get ready for that fishing event. There's a wonderful item coming, and you don't want to miss out on that one, so definitely worth getting. I need more animal feed. We do. Keep those going. Keep those going too. I need more fish on that later. I'll load up on those ones as well since I'm at it, and that is good. Redder fell back one space. Oh no! Oh no! He got knocked down. What happened? What happened? He took time out maybe. So Redder, what happened if you got knocked back a space? Come on, sometimes I can't pick up that. Do you still miss the UK foods? Not really, Pete, no. I do and I don't. Like, if I go back to England, there's some things I like to eat. I do like bangers and mash, I do like shepherd's pie, I like toad in the hole, I enjoy good roast and other things like that. But I also lived in Japan for half my life, so I enjoy the Japanese food as well. I like fish and chips, but I don't generally miss it or crave it as such. I'm well past the missing home cooked food or missing life in the UK part of things, so I don't get homesick. The only time I kind of like have concern is like during now, so because I can't get back so quickly, or I have commitments and other bits like that which I have to deal with first, and then I can go back and visit. It's easy to fly these days, but it's not necessarily easy to be able to fly, if you know what I mean. So I crave foods every now and then. Yes, they do cook the fish. Yes, favorite Japanese dish. I love sukiyaki. So sukiyaki is probably my number one favorite. I enjoy the hot pot, so the nabes are really good. I enjoy eating many of the dishes they have here. It's just case by case. Well, for the fishing event, if everybody works towards the goals, then it is possible. So the fishing goal, I think, is 220 million. Let me just confirm on that side. So, but let's have a look. Where is it? Fishing goals. Fishing goals. Do 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 do. There we go. Fishing event items, lovely. Deco, lovely. I wish they'd tell us on that one. Here we go. The fishing global goal is £220 million. So £220 million. I think that's doable. We should be able to do it. We'll see. We don't have much luck when it comes down to fishing events recently, so we've definitely failed a lot of events and we've not achieved the target, so fingers crossed that this one is more doable and we can get it done. But yes, fishing event starts Friday, so yes. So usual time when the clocks tick around at 8, the fishing event will be there, and then everybody can start participating in that, and hopefully we can get it done. But yep. Peter says, I crave foods every now and then. I could understand that. I do like certain things. Like I see photos or I talk about it with my students. So when I talk about English food as an example, I do think, I'd love to have that now. I often recommend shepherd's pie here to many of the students because it's easy to make. And if you've got kids, they tend to like it. We have to collect 3 million pounds of fish every hour to reach the total. We'll see. We'll see. Adam said, Ricky, hope things are going better for you lately. Basically, things are as normal at the moment, Adam, until I can deal with what I'm dealing with at the moment. So, yes. So, life moves on, as they say. Okay, that's all my crops killed off till later. I'll be stopping soon anyway. Well, the nets count towards the fish court. No, they don't. It's only the fishing lures that count. This is Tobias, so yes, the actual decoration for the fishing event looks like this one. So this is from the dev build picture there with the doggy inside. The decoration itself that they've given us, they've shared the image, doesn't have the dog. But there is a dog inside, and it's super cute. And it would be nice to get it. I do like it as an autumn decoration. So if we can get that global fishing event done, if we can prepare and get the lures made for this, and then everybody works together to get the total. So once you've got your threshold, don't stop. A lot of players keep stopping and stopping and stopping. Well, I've got mine now, so I can get the decoration. No, it's not just you. You've got to do it as a global community. If we don't do it as a global community, then we can't get the decoration. So that is the key thing. We have to reach the total. So just don't stop. Nets don't count. No, sorry. No, it's literally just the fishing lures. That's why it's very important to start using this machine and then making different kinds of lures. Some of them take a bit of time, so again, if you want to speed them up, you can do that. Build up your storage with the lures, very handy to have down there. I got enough to keep me going. But for myself, there's certain fish I want to catch, like I'd love to get that one, and if I use the weight booster, I might be lucky. But also because it's during the fishing event, it may just give me other fish. But it's a group effort. I think they did that on purpose. I don't do fishing events anymore because of that. Yeah. We've missed it so many times. And then when people drop out, that's the problem. So, yes. It's just the lures, yes, Nikki. So, just the lures. Nikki, when you go to your actual fishing web, I showed this in the earlier part of the video at the beginning. This book here, inside here you'll see a lot of fish to be caught since this is your first one. If this is your first fishing event, there's specific fish that will be more available. So this one here that have the icon on top, these are event fish and they can only be caught during a fishing event. They are very heavy fish, ranging from 10 pounds and above, and they really do help. Now sometimes they're fighters, sometimes they're easy to catch. Again, try to go for the smaller circles for these, and if we come back to the wiki, I'll show you what I mean. So come up here to the wiki, let's go to the wiki, click off that one. So if we come down here to the event fish, so you'll see as an example with these 3 stars. So the actual stars are the event fish. So there's the carp down there. You'll see that any spot, small circle. Keep going down again. There's the giant barb. Any spot, small circle again. If you come down here, like the lake sturgeon, any spot or number 8 is very good for catching this one. And that one is 3 stars. The Nile perch, any spot or spot number 1 is very useful on that one. Red-tailed catfish, and that's spots 9, 13 and 14 only. So those are the ones. And as you come down here, you can see the other fish, and then there's the zander, any spot but number 1. Now, as an example, let's just say I wanted to catch the golden trout. This one is spot number 3, and that is a gold lure, and it's a small circle. So if we come to spot number 3, you'll see spot number 3 is this one here, which is the reedy one, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and until we got the last 2, 1, 13, 14, and 15. So depending on the fish, depends on the spot, depends on the circle sizes, and there are different sizes. There's medium, small, large down there, so all variations of circle. And if we come down here, this is the one I need for the lure. So if I come over here and show you, this is the fish I'm trying to catch, that one there. It's a pain in the backside. Belongs to this spot here. That's the lure I want. I drag the lure out as low. Now there's two ways of looking at the circles. Now when it comes down to the circles, there's sizes. So when the circle size matches the fish like this, that's a small one. But look at how the big circle comes in on the outside. In this case, it's coming in quite fast, so it usually means it's not the fish you want to catch sometimes. If you come down here and I do it again, I'm looking for a small circle and a slower speed in some ways, where the fish is fighting me. So small circle. Now the fish is fighting me a little bit, you can see like that, so it's coming off. It comes to the red side, you're losing it. Now what you want to do is you can spin it around, you can go backwards and forwards like so, keeping it in place. You can do the whirlpool like the tornado style, which keeps it in space. You can fight it and pull it backwards and forwards, but I find this one works very handy indeed sometimes, and it gets it in the spot. Or if I do the whirlpool one, it holds it in place as well, which can be very handy. So as you can see, it keeps it in that area that I want it to go into the circle. But if you have to fight it, it's good as well. Not always guaranteed to be the one you want, but there we go. Oh, it is. It's go. Oh, you rotter. You rotter. That was the fish I wanted too, and it wasn't the platinum weight. No. If I'd used the booster, it probably would have sent it over. But as you can see, the fish was fighting me in that one. The circle came into the certain speed. Sometimes they're fast, sometimes they're slow. The event fish, they fight you a lot. Gizmo's going to suffer for this event. She hates it, says Adam. Yeah. If anybody wants to use my Friday time slot, so that'll be good as well. So Hez, go for it. So if you want to use my Friday time slot, just say so, and then I'll let everybody know that you'll be doing or live streaming. So go for it if anybody wants to use it. So, and next Tuesday too, please. So give the community something they can come and enjoy and watch. It was so close. It really was. Look, that golden trout was almost in. I caught it, and it was so close indeed. Really was. Damn. But there you go, that's what you're looking at. So you're looking at catching the fish. The circle size is important. Small is literally just the same size as the body or a little bit tight on it. Then it goes medium and large depending on the fish. Lures matter. Okay, so please pay attention to the lure. Fishing guide really helps you on that one. You saw the kind of spins as well, so that backwards and forwards motion, very handy indeed for fighting the fish. Around and around like the spiral effect, very useful. The pulling is very good. Be careful when you go to catch the fish. Sometimes they fight off in a different direction, so get ready to pull it if necessary. But if it's a red circle and it goes too far red, you lose it, so watch out for that one. I could do your next Tuesday, Monday for me, and someone can fill in for my Tuesday. Go for it, Fee. Post on social media who's going to do what. Let me know and I'll share it on my social media as well. So I'm probably not going to be in the right mindset. So I'm hoping my dad will still be around for when I get back. So it's going to be touch and go. So yes. But we'll see. We'll see on that side. Right, I think I am done as much as I can do for today. I'm going to have to stop now because I've got to go down to immigration and double check my passport and things like that. So sorry for the short stream, but I got things to sort out before I disappear this weekend, and before I can book my tickets, I'm going to make sure the paperwork is done and dusted. I won't be streaming Friday or Saturday, please be aware of that one, because I need to go back and see my dad in England, as you know. But I will still be on social media, and I'll still touch base with everybody. So somebody else will fill in my time slots, maybe Phoebe or Head or whoever. And I will see you all when I come back. You take care. Thank you very much again for your support and donations. I will be using those to pay for the trip as well, and I appreciate all the support. So thanks a lot, everybody, and bye now.